What's up, everybody? Browniefive here from the Naughty Doctors. The Naughty Doctors is a fairly new Fair Play War clan. It's a hodgepodge of a couple different clans that wanted to get together and start taking war a little bit more seriously. And myself being heavily influenced by One Hive and Jake and then Power Bang at WHF, I thought I would take some of our war attacks, for better or worse, and throw them out there and hopefully give you guys some entertaining content along the way. Um, and like I said, we're fairly new, as you can see with my base. I'm a new 8.5. I'm working on that side of things. So there's a few of us in the clan, and that's kind of what you're going to see from us right now. We're definitely growing on the war side and trying to take things more seriously, like I said. And who knows? Hopefully, we'll be able to contribute greatly to the community. Starting off our first recap, we're actually going to be covering our first three wars, a couple attacks from each. The very first attack we have is a LaLoon from Razzle. He's coming in, and he actually pulls the clan castle, kind of like you would if it were a hog attack on a Town Hall 8. And since he's still a low to mid Town Hall 9, it actually works out fine. He's able to take out, in this case, a dragon as he pulls it to the south. And look at that timer. Even taking the time to pull this clan castle, he still wipes this base, which is also a fairly new Town Hall 9 that he's going up against. And what he uses to take out the dragon, we have some minions, and then he uses his Archer Queen almost exclusively for that. And then he starts right away with the Lava Hounds coming in, and he drops the balloons kind of in a horseshoe on the south side, and they just work their way through, kind of pushing and taking out the different air defenses. And you can see the crossbows kind of locked on, and his Lava Hounds are popping at the moment, but, you know, at this point, there's only 50 seconds left in the raid. He's about halfway done with the base. All those Lava Hounds, or the pups rather, kind of playing cleanup with the queen and with the king. I was talking to him, and that's what he relies on right now to actually take out the Archer Queen and the BK, depending on, you know, the base layout. He actually plans on his Lava Hounds popping, and the pup's doing most of the cleanup. And as you can see, he's got a bunch of minions in there for cleanup. It's pretty fast cleanup the way he takes out these bases. We'll just let it wrap up here. Then we'll move on to our next attack. He's got that last haste spell, not really needed. Rages the king, just to kind of show of force, as it were. So now we'll jump over, looking at our second attack. We've got Tonebone coming in. He's, I would just go ahead and say, one of our best attackers. He's fairly consistent on first time 3 stars, which is pretty awesome. And here you can see another fast attack. He hasn't even dropped anything, and we're looking at a minute 40. So he's going to come in with a GoHo. I can't remember. I believe it is Shattered. No, I think he's got a third one in the clan castle that he's going to drop. I can't remember if he brought witches for this one or not. But you can see he's just pushing in from the southeast. Pulls out the clan castle, and in this case he doesn't worry about it. He just lets his queen and wizards take care of it. Rages up his kill squad, keeps pushing in. The wizard's doing a great job, kind of funneling, keeping everything funneling in. And now he just brings in some hogs, sprinkles them in, and lets them keep pushing. Got 3 heals, just ready for him. Just a little late on that heal, but it wasn't a maxed out big bomb, so he didn't really have to worry about it, neither was that one. So he just kind of sweeps across. All 3 heals are out. Or I'm sorry, 2 of the 3 heals are out and doesn't even need that third one. He just already wrecked this base. It's pretty awesome. So as the hogs work their way around, we've got the queen coming up on the left side here, just continuing to take out what's left of the trash. And all those hogs, he's probably got 10 hogs right there. He's pushing through, destroying everything. Like I said, he's one of our, there he swags that heel. He's one of our better attackers coming out, getting 3 stars on first attacks. Jumping into our second war, we've got Razzle again, another LaLoon, and if you look at that time, still sub 2 minutes. Again, he's pulling the clan castle. He just kind of uses that as a way to control what's going to attack his balloons. And when you have a dragon chasing your loons, it's kind of bad news. So he pulls that down, drops a couple minions, and again his archer queen will lock on there, and bang, done. And then he pushes up from the south. He likes to drop 2 lava hounds right away on the first air defense. Sometimes he drops 2 on the next one. Just pushing all the balloons around, kind of has that horseshoe shape up from the south to the east. Got some rages, and then in come his minions just cleaning up behind the balloons. Less than a minute left. There's still 2/3 of the base left. That's just how fast he takes things out. He's got those back end balloons coming up on the north side, taking out that archer tower that Tesla popped up. Going to take out a balloon here or there, but for the most part, only grounds left. There's 1 air defense on the left side, which that lava hound is tanking for, but it's going to pop here. And he's got those minions and pups in the center. Just took out that queen. Like I said, that's how he likes to work things. And got that last group of balloons raged up, taking out that air defense, and now it's just cleanup. Got those minions and pups taking out that king in the center. Kind of unnecessary. And there you go. Kind of a swag haste and a swag king ability there at the end. Looking at another attack from our second war. We've got Brando Commando coming in, also going to do a LaLoon. Brando and Razzle are actually from the same clan. It's the clan I started in, and then I left and started another one with a different group of friends, and now we're back together, clashing. You can see Brando is pulling the clan castle as well. They have very similar attack styles, and they definitely love their LaLoon attacks. And I'm not going to lie, it's pretty awesome to watch balloons just come in and wreck a base. So, you know, no qualms there. Also, you can see Brando's using minions and hasn't dropped his queen to take out the dragon like Razzle does, but that's alright. And now they can start their cleanup, just taking out some trash buildings up top, and then here come the hounds. A little bit more of a spread on the balloons. Kind of a spam drop, as he likes to say. He doesn't really target them. But again, these defenses aren't, you know, Town Hall 9 quality, except for the crossbows. That's about it. Everything else is Town Hall 8 level, so doesn't really have to worry about too much DPS coming in. You can see the balloons are pushing down and sitting on, going to hit up that air defense on the right side, and then there's a rage just dropped, going to take out that air defense on the left side. They're just going to kind of sweep around the bottom. And then while that defense on the left side is going down, the air defense on the south is getting targeted. Got two hounds sitting on top of it. One just popped, which is, like I said, helps him with his cleanup. Brando also kind of relies on the pups to help take out the queen and the enemy BK. So now we're just going to get into some cleanup. Got pups working up the right side, pups working up the left side, balloons on the left side, just doing some mad damage. And here we speed it up a little bit because it's just cleanup, pushing through, trying to take out that clan castle, and there, boom, the last balloon comes out of that clan castle because of those barbarians got in the way, but bang, 3 stars. And our last attack for our first war recap is actually from our third war, and you can see it's not over yet, but it was such a great attack I wanted to pull it up. It's I don't know if it's a Go Wipe Wee or whatever, but it's Tone Bone again coming in with. He's got golems, witches, wizards, and he's got 2 P.E.K.K.A.s. You can see he actually has 4 golems total. So he had 3 of his own and 1 in the clan castle. And look at that wide funnel getting created from the wizards. And he's just going to push all the way across, drop some witches on the north and the east side, and they're just going to start working through all the trash, all the potential traps, having those skellies run out in front. And here you can see got some P.E.K.K.A.s coming in on the right side, P.E.K.K.A on the top side, just got raged up because the clan castle got pulled, so his queen and his wizards are going to start taking out those balloons and the dragon. And here in a second, you're going to see they're going to kind of push in. They just took out the enemy queen, and now they're going to kind of push in there. We got 2 golems, a couple wizards just went flying. But he's going to sweep around with those golems pushing in up top. But the rest of his initial kill squad, if you want to call it that, is just kind of sweeping around the base, kind of ringing the base, and then they're going to push in on this backside here. It's kind of crazy how he took out all the trash on the outside first. And there, luckily, he has that P.E.K.K.A go back to take out that builder hut there on the left side. Otherwise, without any single archers or anything to take out the trash buildings on the side, that could have easily just made it a 2-star if he didn't get that done. So now he's going to push in the opposite side that he started on and just now take out the center of the base. Still has those golems tanking on the top right. So now what's left of his kill squad is king, a couple skeletons, a couple barbarians, and the queen are just going to push through and take out the rest of the center of this base. Those Teslas and crossbows are heavily distracted, so nothing's really hitting the rest of his guys. Like I said, it's kind of amazing that he just circled the base, took everything out around the edges, and still had enough power with this attack to push back in the center. It's pretty awesome. So as this wraps up, that'll do it with our first war recap from the Naughty Doctors. Like I said, we're fairly brand new, and we're hopefully going to bring you a bunch of great content. So with that, this is Browniefive, and I'll see you guys later.